Once again, super to be chatting to Francie Jacobs about the runners that will be taking part out of the Dean Smith Racing Stables when we race midweek on Tuesday next week. First up will be Stone of Scone in race 1. Now, she'll be making her local and poly debut, and bar her last, she actually raced with very competitive Highveld maiden form.
Yeah, good morning, Nate. Nate, she's a very, very temperamental filly as well, showing us some really decent work back home. I think if she brings her work to races, Nate, she'll definitely be right there.
In race 2, Intro is another newcomer to the yard, and she races off very consistent KwaZulu-Natal maiden form.
Yeah, Nate, very decent. Also, she's been on the poly there, but our poly here is completely different. It's a lot faster. That's why I'm slightly worried it might be a little bit short of her best.
Yeah.
But Nate's also, if she brings that form to races, also she has to be right there, Nate.
Moving to race 3, 3 runners will step out here. Supreme Judge, great follow-up to his second career win last time out when he placed against Stronger, and he'll race alongside James Fitzjames and Prolific Star.
Yeah, Nate's Supreme, a little bit of a bad draw. As like you say, it was a great last run. Have you got something? Yeah. It was a great last run, Nate. If he overcomes that draw, Nate, he's quite fast out the gate, so I don't think it will be too much of a problem. If he reproduces that run, you can't leave him out of anything. James Fitzjames, Nate. Now, this horse he's been showing some really good work back. Surprisingly, he's turned a corner. So I think he might be like a sneaker for the quartets. Prolific, Nate, we just want to see him get back to his best, and we'll take it from there.
Moving to race 4, the 2 runners, Explosive Speed. He's going to race without the headgear on Tuesday, so the blinkers and tongue tie come off. He'll be joined by Prince Florian, who put in an eye-catching local debut last time out when finishing a good second.
Yeah, let's start with Explosive, Nate. We want to see some improvement from him.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad last run. I think maybe the headgear change is going to definitely make a difference. Prince Florian, how unlucky last time. Very desperately unlucky, Nate. Louis said he was still a little bit lost on the poly, yeah. I think stepping up that little bit in distance, Nate, if he brings his work to races, I can't see him not being in the first 3.
Another 3 runners moving to race 5. Here, Golden Pavilion steps out. I think ignore his last. He had relevant excuses, and I do think he's a better horse than that. Forest Spy took on similar in his last, also over course and distance, and placed well. And joining them will be this fellow in the box behind us, and that is Speed Racer. Now, he races freshened up. His last run was a good win.
Yeah, Nate, do I really have to split these 3? They all such decent, honest horses. Golden Pavilion, exactly like you say, ignore that last run. Just everything went wrong in that race. Nate, we know his quality and what he's taken on. He's run against some of the best in PE and always held his own. So, Nate, you can't leave him out of anything. He's definitely got to have a big shot. Forest Spy, when does he ever run a bad race? Forest Spy is a soldier. So Forest Spy as well, Nate, you leave him out on your own accord. This guy here, you can see he's looking well, he's feeling well, he's enjoyed this little bit of a break. His form has held up very good. Everything that he beat last time has come out and either won or been in the money. So I think he's also going to hold his own. So let's hope maybe we can run a quartet here. I don't know.
1, 2, and 3. Moving to race 6, here Barolo will run in the Aloe Stakes. Now, this is a non-black type feature for the 3-year-old fillies over 1,300 meters.
Nate, it's a hard-knocking little field, this very decent fillies. Very decent fillies running here. Nate, we just want to see some improvement from her. She's showing us nice ability back home. If she can bring that to races, Nate, she can also run a decent race.
In race 7, we'll see another newcomer step out in the way of Gloria Mundi, and she'll race alongside True Design.
Nate's Gloria Mundi, also very hard to judge her at this stage, She, personally, I think it's a bit short of her best as well. I think we just want to see a decent run from her and we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
True Designers also, she's got us scratching our heads. We know the ability's there,
Yeah.
but she just doesn't seem to put it in at races. So, back on the poly, her last run wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Also, we just want to see some improvement there.
The yard will sign off in race 8 with Royal Mermaid. Now, she showed a good turn of foot to leave the maidens last time out, and she'll be having her post-maiden run.
Yeah, shame, Nate. So she's all hot. There's not much of her. Tiny, light filly. But like I said, all hot.
Yeah.
Got a 13 out of 13 draw.
I was about to say she'll need heart from the
I
draw.
was about to say, Nate, we're going to need everything. And it's not easy first run out of the maidens. So, I know she's going to be giving it her best.
Yeah.
Let's see if Craig can overcome that draw. If he does, if she runs a decent race, we can take it from there, Nate. And what do you think?
He's been very busy behind us. That's been great feedback from Francie. Always enjoy chatting to him. And the yard have a couple of horses to follow.